So today we're talking about the Canadian Disability Benefit. Came out last year, but there's been some pretty big changes and things that weren't very clear when it first came out. So my goal for this video is to explain as much as I can from the resources that are out there.
A little update on the new disability benefits that are available. Has changed a little bit. So under disability benefits, right here, let's see if I can circle it. Boop, boop, boop. All right, this is under the My CRA or Canada accounts. So I'll go back up to the page and let you see here how I found it. I want to go under personal income tax, deductions, credits, expenses, so on and so forth. When you click on the disability benefits, where we have the Canadian Disability Benefit, that's what they're calling the $200 a month support that they're doing. You click on here, applications are open. Okay, you can go in and find out if you qualify. Basic qualifications are you have to be between 18 and 64, and you have to have the disability tax credit, you have to have filed your taxes, and you must be a Canadian resident for income tax filing purposes. So you must be a Canadian citizen, a permanent resident, an individual registered or entitled to be registered under the Indian Act, a protected person, a temporary resident who's lived in Canada throughout the previous 18 months. All right, so those are all still the same. The biggest change that has happened is how you actually apply. It used to pop up in your My CRA account. Now you can estimate your benefit amount over here, estimate how much you would receive, and then when you go to apply, so you can apply online, it's always faster, okay? But when you do that, it's going to ask you now for, oops, I'll move my little head out of the way here. If you have got a letter from Service Canada saying that you have the disability tax credit and you can now qualify. So if I click yes on that, right now it's giving something an error on my side of things here. Okay, so the other way you can apply is by printing off the application form if you are either the person themselves or a legal representative for someone of decreased capacity who cannot sign for themselves. So this is quite a simple form that you can print out. When you go into here, you can bring up a form, tells how you're eligible, then goes into the details. You have to put in your social insurance number, first name, all that kind of thing, and your net income from 2024, what your status is as a citizen, and then they ask how you want to put it in, whether direct deposit or check, and then obviously your account information. Declare that it's all true and accurate. Okay, and up at the beginning, they tell you where to send it. So you can take it into a Service Canada center. So that's an office or in your area. You can mail it in. This is a special mailing address for this. Okay, you can call them or again, visit the Service Canada application. I am a little confused because before you could just upload it directly, but they've obviously changed the rules. They want it mailed in instead of uploaded. We'll see if anything else changes. A whole bunch of the website information changed as of last week. Just doing this little update to help people get the $200 a month. Every little bit helps. This also does say that it is based on your adjusted family net income. Okay, so that's a yearly income from your tax return and your spouse's tax return, if applicable. That was not made entirely clear when it first came out. It sounded like everybody gets it if you get the disability tax credit. So it's kind of been clarified, I guess. They're saying it was always that way, but that's news to me. Not surprised, because most of the benefits that are rolled out are based on income, right? They want to give the most benefits to the people who have the biggest challenges working and so forth. So just thought I'd give this quick little update, and there'll be more coming.
I am very disappointed on the lack of clarity around this program, but I really did want people to know where to find it even because that has changed so drastically. So I will keep you in the loop and keep an eye on this and let you know as if anything else changes. As always, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment. That gets me on the lovely algorithm more. And I really appreciate hearing what you guys think. Have a great day. Bye.